Dash. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too wait for amateurs, stay on the damager. They react and play it back on the boy, just consider me flammable. Shotty intangible, need to leash, I'm a heat the competition up like a hand, like I wrote up the manual. At the annual MVP that this dials, I don't think they can handle me and my war. Guaranteed for years, blood, sweat, tears when they always ignoring us. Dash, foot on the gas. They will not stop me. Copy, watch me, celebrate and cocky. Jumping, then man, oh, deal with the guard me. I do what I want, they do what they smash. I will not, y'all, dash. Honey, y'all, love on the trophy, the best is no key. Be like a turkey, ain't taking no losses. I hear that's up making it, gross regret that. See my and be humble, humble, young, stumble. Call, poof, magic. Now watch that work fast, be fasted. Like that, a lot of why are you like that? I'm in my new, you ain't too bad. Fun from a same day wide. Friday payday back, run it back, run it back. 30,000 in the pocket. Okay, this is no game. Okay, okay. I die, somebody gon' somebody might want it now. Right pocket got left pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might now. With the right hand, cat, step back, let me get some room. CP new, so I never get confused. Better wait for the mag is gone so soon. Got locked to shoes. Okay, 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked. It's nothing. F comes in threes. With twos. Cat, throw it up, celebrate some. I do a good job. Put up. Pedal to metal, when I put my foot on one, they wanna. Oh, that's a go. That's the thing, my bread is hard as it get. Don't come with a coupon. Hey, 30,000. Okay, I might pass. Okay, mean it. Die from all that. They gon' want revenge. Somebody might want. Now, somebody with the right hand catch with the. I'm down. Hotel. It's 11. Check out. Might give her one now. He says on my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve at reservation. They go straight to taxes. Closer than a match, and plus all your boys gotta get nature. How to make everybody feel no day shift. I don't payment questions, right? And I don't need you to. $30,000. Okay, this is okay. All my girl ain't me the same. Okay, I ain't gon' be from home. Somebody gon' want revenge now. Right pocket got euros. I want revenge. Somebody mouth. Throw the ball with the left touchdown.
Gentlemen, ladies and are you blends me show. Are you ready? Let's show you girl about space out your. Can you rock it like close in the counter? When it was time. Get it lit, we talk. Pass to your receiver. You know we control, so no need to tell your kingpin. Subplay, and you know we can't win. A-star quizzes, vocals we align simultaneously. We earn 30 years, so you can say unlike you. Yes, man. Yes, man. Have things upheaval with their adrenaline. We blend with the relieving of all crowd. So, you ready, set, hard. You can daddy to the letter. Can you rock it like we're talking about space? Can you rock it
NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations. This nearly century-old building. They are ready for football in Chicago and the Boys. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is Gabriel out on the left side. Gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Well, they for no gain. Now they'll try the 25 on 2nd and 10. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19's the pickup there. Move the chains.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Check 31, check 31.
The former Gamecock. This is Mike Davis. And he'll take this one up close to about the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one followed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9 yard on that last run.
I can't believe they even let you play.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he's got this one across midfield. Give him 6-yard carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Davis, he'll try to run for it. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. So just 4. On the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Get up! 180! Right now, let's go. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, zoom. Tighten up, tighten up.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a pickup of 10. Bears first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
Lock in. X3, 218, chopper.
Montgomery. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
To stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Y'all playing alert! 54.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. He's going to let it go deep. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. On display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 44-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 16 yards, a first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Gun. Hey, 47. 58. 26.
Prescott from the gun. And that will be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Looking deep for Gabriel. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coach, why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff, but, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. The lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
8 at the yard line.
Hey, switch gears.
Hey, Delta.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Caught right side, Davis. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out.
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
Elliott. Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check three, check three.
They'll run with Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. A 1st down carry by Elliott. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
47. Mike 27, Mike 26. Let's go, Happy. Let's go, Happy.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The kick by Marr is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, things up and let's go. Because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
At their 48-yard line.
On second down now, it's Montgomery, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
45-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
It's our field.
Red, tuck. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Hey.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have you guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Montgomery, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Red, tuck. Go.
First down, a run with Cohen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 20.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Get up. 180.
Check 48's the mic. Army. Shoot. Kill.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Get up. 180.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. The first down run not going to get him a whole lot, maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Bring it up.
180.
54 mic. There's a party now.
Lock in.
On second down, it's Cohen. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing here, Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. This one from 48 yards away. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Cowboys signal for their timeout. A little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go, 46.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. Being chased out left. And his throw here's incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This from 54 yards away. Marr able to put this one through, and that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half. They have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might defensively. Here's Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 60 yards. And the Cowboys, they put in front further. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he? Can I get yards as well? Because he's closing in on it. He knows the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
The offense back out next drive. And their halftime hole now even deep. Need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything off the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good. No gain on the play. Second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They just get the play off. Now Prescott to the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down.
First down, Dallas.
Hey, pick your game up.
First down, Prescott. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 25 yards that time.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Malik Collins able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a no spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come in.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin first and goal ready at the 5-yard line. Now Elliott. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Again on second and 10, it's Trubisky. And now he'll turn. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Throwing, Prescott.
And there's a complete.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, and he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Trubisky. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
Hey, here we go. All right, hey, here we go, 47.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Look small. 58 to Mike. Squeeze, squeeze, double, double. 58, boys. 58.
On 2nd and 15 now. Prescott escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 58 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he, a lot of times you see him, the ball will get tucked and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there too.
Extra point by and good. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now Trubisky.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely...
And now here is another interception. Picked off Byron Jones. And he'll bring this...
At Rocket Mortgage, we get it. You're into RPGs. And us? Well, we're into APRs. So why are we here? Because a home is more than a house. It's your escape, your fortress, your arena. So we'll be here when you need us, handling house, so you can do home. Rocket Mortgage, official mortgage lender of esports.